Welcome back, my little friends. So today, in the Hour of Power show, we talked about words that have multiple meanings. They mean more than one thing. And we talked about several of them. One of them was fly. We talked about the fact that fly can be an insect that flies around. And that's the other word, fly, that we can use. Flies can fly. Fly is also, so a fly that is an insect is a noun, and to fly around on an airplane or with your wings is a verb, and it means to actually do it, to fly. Those double meaning words, or sometimes even more than two meanings, are called homonyms. I told you during the Hour of Power that I was going to read you this very silly story, Diary of a Fly. And you can see here that we have a fly in this picture that is flying. Oh my goodness, these books are so fun. So I'm going to take you through. This is right on the inside cover of this book. It says up here, okay, on this part, I'm going to hold it close so you can see it. Worm's cap is red, moldy cheese is so blue. I love my mom and she loves me too. Be my Valentine. This is a Valentine's Day card for mom. Fly girl is eaten into this leaf. It says worm chewed this for me. Here it says my bows. Those are the different bows that the fly wears in her hair. Over here it says great great grandmother with Babe Ruth. And look at, there's the very famous baseball player Babe Ruth, and there's Fly's great great grandmother. These are very silly. It's kind of like a photo album for the fly. Here it says me as a baby. Skywriting with worm. Look at writing the word worm in the sky like that. Sometimes airplanes do that, skywriting. There's fly. And down here, found this cool meteorite. It's not really a meteorite, is it? It's an acorn. But to a fly, it probably looks like a meteorite. Diary of a Fly by Doreen Cronin. Pictures by Harry Bliss. Okay, so I'm going to read this story to us. June 7th. Tomorrow is the first day of school. I'm so nervous. What if I'm the only one who eats regurgitated food? Do you know what regurgitated means? It means food that's been chewed up and spit out. Ugh. Okay, there she is. Nervous. June 8th. Great news. Everyone eats regurgitated foods. Look at, and she's in a whole class with other flies, and they're all slurping up regurgitated food. June 10th. Things they teach you in flight class. We are the most accomplished flyers on the planet. Our average speed is 4.5 miles per hour. Leap backwards when taking off. And there we have a picture of a leaf that says jet plane good, us better. See that? These flies are learning to fly at school. Things they should teach you in flight class. Always have a flight plan. Looks like it got knocked into one of the flies by a frisbee, and this dog is ready to jump up and catch it. June 12th, my parents left us with a babysitter last night. When they got home, 87 of us were stuck to a strip of fly paper. Mom says we were a lot easier to watch before we grew heads. Okay, and I'm going to try to hold this up so you can see. Have you ever seen fly paper before? You hang it up and then flies stick to it. Lots of things going on in these pictures. June 14th, today we practice landing on moving targets. I am standing on her head right now. Okay, and it shows a girl in a swing set. And then like a magnifying glass of what it looks like in her hair. And there's Fly. June 15th, my school picture came out terrible. Mom says next time I better have all my eyes looking in the same direction. It's pretty funny. June 17th, my first science assignment is to use my 5 senses Do you know what your five senses are? Touch, taste, hearing, sight, and smell. We all have five senses. Okay? She says, I'm going to read that again. My first science assignment is to use my five senses to observe something creepy. I chose a first grader. Disgusting. Five senses observation by fly. See, will not fit in a jar. Feel, sticky. Smell, not so good. Hear, annoying slurping sound. And taste, not so bad. So this is the fly. This is the first grader. She's observing, and she's using her five senses to make observations about that first grader. June 18th. Worm and spider came over today. We used a magnifying glass to take a really good look at ourselves. My gosh, look at what we can see here. Okay, I'm going to move this here so I can see. Yogurt, ice cream, root beer, nat juice, egg, no idea, dirt, dust with milk, cabbage, orange peel, more dirt, still more dirt. And it says, man, we are fly. July 2nd, I'm making an All About Me book for my mom. It says, All About Me by Fly. My life, day 1. First day as an egg. And then the next one is day 5. First day is a maggot. So when a fly egg hatches, it becomes a maggot, which is like a yucky little worm, tiny. And then day 7, first day with a head. Day 10, first day of school. July 13th. I asked my mom why I can't have my own room like Worm. Because you have 327 brothers and sisters, that's why. I told her we could put half of them in the garage to save space. I'm having a time out in the garage right now. July 14th, Spider's grandfather is so smart. He taught me flies were a very important part of the food chain. Very cool. It says, you're very important, but he's not a fly. He's a spider. And guess what? Spiders eat flies. I wonder what's going to happen next. Worm sat me down and explained the food chain. That is not so cool. And you can see here. So thank goodness for Worm explaining that Spider is not Fly's grandfather at all, and that he wants to eat him. July 16th, the babysitter came back last night. She brought a frog. When Mom and Dad got home, they were all exactly where we were. We were all exactly where we were when they left. Okay, so frogs also eat flies. So that babysitter was pretty clever. She knew those flies would not do anything if a frog was there. Because if they fly around, that frog's going to stick out its tongue and zap, eat them right up. July 21st. Why I would make a good superhero. I have the most powerful flight muscles on the planet. I can land upside down. I can see in all directions at once. Okay, so it says here, grrr, whoosh, whoop. I can see you, Spider. Spider said superheroes bend steel with their bare hands. You eat horse manure with your feet. I never thought about it that way. Okay, and it shows here in the cartoon, you can see it says, I'd better save those puppies. Moments later, grrr. You're coming home with me, girl. July 22nd. Today I learned that flies beat their wings 200 times per second. No wonder I keep falling asleep in math. It's very fast. July 23rd. I visited my Aunt Rita today. She's been trapped on the wrong side of the screen for a week. My word, how you've grown, dear. You see that? August 1st. I just know I would make an excellent superhero. I have 4,000 lenses in each eye. I can walk on walls. I can change directions in flight faster than the blink of a human eye. Spider said, superheroes save the world from outer space villains. Your brain is the size of a sesame seed. I never thought about it that way. Here. Fly wishes she was a superhero. And every time she talks about it, Spider's so mean. It says, Z's up, alien gibberish. Moments later, pow, whoosh. Thanks, superhero girl. This is what Fly's using her imagination to picture. August 2nd. Today I told Worm and Spider that I could never be a superhero like I wanted. Worm looked me right in the eyes and said, the whole world needs all kinds of heroes. Spider said, I never thought about it that way. There are lots of ways to be a hero. Neither did I. There she goes. She's a superhero. Have you ever been worked on drawing a cartoon? I'm wondering if you could work on drawing a cartoon of Fly. Really, you start with a circle here like this, and then she's got a circle for her eye here, part of a circle for her other eye, and a smile here. She's got her bow in her hair, some wings, and actually she only has 2 wings, but this makes it look like they're flying, doesn't it? So there are lots of them with these little lines around the outside. Cartoons do that a lot. They also have these lines that show she's moving forward fast. Okay, and then her body there. I'm curious, would you like to try to draw a picture of Fly and make a cartoon? That would be fun. If you do that and you slip it into, put it on a piece of paper and slip it into the Hour of Power box, I think that's going to be worth a prize. See you next time, friends.